Vicky, you'll need, yeah, no, you won't. I don't know, you might want bricks, but you don't need, yeah. But you won't, I don't think you'll need a belt because you can grab your back foot easily enough. Shall we stand up? And start to shake the body out. And hello, Stephen. Somewhere over there. I think I've miscounted, but yeah, but diagonal. That way, no one's in your face. Let's see where you are, and then I'll see if I need to adjust Connie a little bit more still. Yeah. I love it. We just do that for the entire class. One more time. Go. Okay, then if you want to, okay, you can bring your bricks into T position at the back of the mat like that, so that the vertical brick goes in between your shoulder blades and the horizontal brick is underneath your head. There's a gap in between the two for your neck. Okay, so don't put your neck on the brick. Okay, so there's a gap in between the two for your neck. And see how that feels. If that feels uncomfortable, you might want to just move the bricks out of the way. I'm going to put my mask on. I'm going to come around and make sure that you're all lying on it properly so that you're not in pain. Okay? So take your time to adjust, make sure you're comfortable-ish. You might want to slide that much more down a little bit in the back. And then if you're okay, put the soles of the feet together and have the knees out wide. Is that somewhat okay? Yeah. Not all the way back. So now, if you're okay to have the soles of the feet together, knees out wide, do that. If it doesn't feel good for your hips, find a comfortable position for your hips, okay? And turn your palms up if you can for this class so that we start to open out the front of the shoulders a little bit. And then close your eyes or keep your gaze soft and take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And sigh the breath out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in. And sigh the breath out. And one more time. And then allow the breath to flow in and out freely and softly. And watch as the breath flows in. Watch as the breath flows out. Notice how you're feeling. Notice how you're breathing. And then when you're ready, start to slow the breath down a little bit so that the in-breath becomes a little bit deeper and the out-breath becomes a little bit longer. Breathing in, allowing the torso to gently expand in all directions. Breathing out and soften and relax a little bit. So today we're going to work towards a pose called a camel. Okay? And actually what I thought of at first was to work with a mudra. And the mudra, which is hand gesture, that I want to work with today is called Vajra Pradana, and another one called Vajra. And both of them have the word Vajra in them, which means thunderbolt. And it's very much about connecting to our inner strength, to our inner fire, and having the strength, the confidence to carry on doing whatever you want to do, right? So the little mantra also that I found, the little affirmation that I found today, just basically says, I am confident because I trust in myself. Okay? So there's quite a deep back bend, the camel. Okay? So you have to really learn to trust in your strength to perform it safely. Okay? So we'll be doing a bit of core work as well. So let's start by engaging our core right here. So when you breathe out, start to engage the muscles of the pelvic floor by squeezing them a little and lifting them upwards towards your heart center. And when you breathe in, you relax the pelvic floor muscles completely. Okay? Breathing out, gently squeeze and lift upwards. And notice how your lower belly draws up as well. And then breathing in, release everything back down. So you relax the lower belly and you relax the pelvic floor. Breathing out and lifting up. Breathing in and relaxing down. And we're going to keep with that as much as you can, okay? But if you forget, don't worry, there'll be things that we do that will help you activate your core anyway. So for now, let's put the soles of the feet on the mat, roll over to one side, and move the bricks out from underneath you, and then lie back down again. Wonderful, and just allow your back to just release into the mat. And then we're going to do a big full body stretch. So as you breathe in, reach your arms overhead, point the toes forward and get nice and long, reaching your fingertips and your toes away from each other. And then start to stretch one side and then the other side. So reaching your right fingers away from your right toes and then reaching your left fingers away from your left toes. And keep that going a few times. And then when you've done both sides evenly, use your next out breath to draw the knees up towards the chest. Give yourself a big, big cuddle. Okay. Rocking gently side to side, maybe bringing the forehead up towards the knees. And if you've got your forehead towards the knees, and relax the head back down and start to do a few hip circles of pushing the knees away from each other and then circling them back together. And if you can roll your shoulders up and down while you're doing that, keep going. And then go in the opposite direction a few times. Wonderful. And inhale, extend the arms and the legs up towards the ceiling and rotate your wrists and ankles a few times in one direction. And a few times in the opposite direction. Fabulous. And then keeping your hands and your feet up towards the ceiling. Okay? We're going to use our out breath to really extend the toes up, reaching the fingertips up towards the ceiling, drawing the belly down. Breathing in and relax. So keep your legs together, squeeze them together. Breathing out and reach up, lifting your tailbone off the floor. Breathing in and relax. Keep your head on the floor, but lift your tailbone, reach your arms. Breathing in and relax. And do a few more like that. Breathing out, reach up. Breathing in and lower down. Breathing out, reach up. And you can start lifting your head up if you want. Okay. Breathing in and lower. Breathing out and reach everything up. Breathing in and lower. Wonderful. And then spring the knees into the chest for another moment. Just give yourself another little hug. We're going to do a little bit more work here. So let's extend the legs back up towards the ceiling. And you're going to take your hands underneath your head. And as you breathe out, draw the pelvic floor, lower belly in and up. And then as you breathe in, lift your tailbone up off the floor and keep it lifted. As you breathe out, we're going to lift the head and shoulders off the floor. Breathing in, lift the chest a little higher. Breathing out, lift everything a little higher. Breathing in and lower the tailbone down. Breathing out, lower the head back down. Okay? Breathing in, lift the tailbone up. Breathing out, lift the head and shoulders up. Breathing in, lift the chest a little bit more. Breathing out, squeeze and lift your tailbone a little more. Breathing in, lift everything. Breathing out and lower back down. I just made that extra hard now, didn't I? Let's inhale, lift the tailbone. Exhale, head and shoulders. Inhale, lift your chest a little higher. Exhale, draw the belly down a little bit more. Inhale, lift everything up a little higher. Exhale and lower back down. Again, inhale, lift the tailbone. I know. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest a little more. Exhale, draw the belly down a little more. Inhale, lift everything a little more. Exhale and lower. And then give yourself a big cuddle. Oh, I know. It's so good being a teacher, as I always say. Don't have to do it. And do a big stretch, reaching your arms and your legs away from each other. Again, a nice big stretch, stretching the front of the tummy out. The front of the tummy, stretching the tummy out. And then we're going to bend the knees. Bring the knees back into the chest and then extend both legs up to the ceiling. Okay? Now, option 1, you're going to put your left foot on the floor with the knee bent. And that will make it a little gentler. Option 2, you're going to take the left leg straight out in front of you and keep the right leg lifting up. And as you breathe out, everybody, let's lift our head and shoulders off the floor. Okay? And then we're going to lower the right foot down towards the floor. And then inhale, take it back up. Exhale and lower it down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, squeeze your legs together, twist to the right. And then maybe reach both arms to the outside of your right leg. And gently pulse up and down a few times. And then lower down and do a big full body stretch. Reaching the hands and toes away from each other. Oh. And then we're going to take our legs back up again to the ceiling. Option 1, right foot on the floor with the knee bent. Left foot flexed, reaching up to the ceiling. Option 2, extend the right leg out, maybe let it hover above the floor. Hands underneath your head. And as you breathe out, head and shoulders off the floor and begin to lower your left leg down. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale and lower. Inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. Inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, twist to the left. And then reach both arms to the outside of your left leg. And maybe pulse up and down. Squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. And then lower down and do a big stretch. Reaching the arms and the legs away from each other and get really long. Stretching it all out, pointing the toes forward. Wonderful. And then let's do a few little twists here. So bend the knees, have your feet and your knees wide, but hip width apart, feet on the mat. Okay? Arms out to the sides. And then as you exhale, start to drop the knees down to the right. And then gently tuck the tailbone under, take a breath in. And then exhale, go all the way over to the left. And when you get that, gently tuck the tailbone, take a breath in. Try not to move your feet and your knees closer together. Keep them wide. Okay? Exhale, roll over to the right again. Inhale, scoop your tailbone under and feel the stretch in the front of your left thigh. And then exhale next time over to the left. Same thing, tuck the tailbone under, take a breath. And one more time to the right. Tuck the tailbone under, take a breath when you get there. And one more time to the left. And tuck the tailbone under, take a breath. And then come back up to center. And you're going to start to roll up and down the spine a few times like you're trying to come up to sit. Okay. And then the next time you come up, come all the way up, keeping the feet up off the floor for a moment. And smile. I'm going to turn sideways. Take a nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, you're going to lower your left foot down to the floor. Okay? And you're going to roll over your left leg. This is going to be a disaster. Roll over your left leg and come onto your tummy, keeping your right knee bent. Okay? I have mopped the floor, so you can be pleased to know that. Now from here, inhale, press that right leg up off the floor. Keep the hip bones on the floor. Pulse that right leg up and down a few times. And then exhale next time, roll back over your left leg so you can come back up to sit in both posts. And then next time you exhale, you lower your right leg down and you spin onto your tummy and come and lie down on your front. That's it, lower your right leg down and spin over your leg. You want to have your left knee bent, right? Left knee bent. I'm doing opposite of you because I'm mirroring. And then pulse that left leg up and down a few times. And then exhale, you're going to roll onto your back this time. Roll onto your back and lie down with your knees bent for bridge pose. Right? So keeping the knees bent, feet roughly hip width apart, ankles underneath your knees. Bring your arms bring your arms alongside you, just on the floor. That's it. Okay? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, push into your feet, curl the tailbone up, lift the spine up off the mat. Then when you get that, inhale, take your arms overhead to the floor over your head. And as you exhale, push into your feet, lift the pelvic floor, draw the belly in and up, hold the breath a moment, and gently rock the hips side to side, lifting the chest a little higher towards the chin. And then inhale up there. And exhale, slowly come all the way down, bringing the hands down with you, bringing the arms down with you. Okay, so some of you have got your legs really wide. That's okay, but can you try to turn your toes forward? And you can probably walk your ankles back a little further, towards your bum, a little bit more. That's it, yeah. Okay, cool. Right, let's do it again. Okay, can you move your feet closer to your bum as well? Not yet, that's it. Right, let's do it again. So inhale here. Exhale, push into your feet, curl the tailbone up, lift the spine up off the mat. Inhale, take your arms overhead. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor, draw the belly in and lift the chest a little more towards the chin. And then hold the breath, rock the hips. And then inhale, lift the chin up away from your chest. Exhale, slowly come all the way back down, bringing the arms down with you. Wonderful. And then from here, just start to bring the knees back into the chest and roll up and down the spine again. Come all the way up. That's all. You're all hovering. Well done. Just come up and sit. And then you're going to come onto your hands and knees. Okay. So make sure your knees are underneath your hips, your hands, well, your wrists are under your shoulders, and spread your fingers and thumbs evenly. We're good? Yeah. Inhale, lift the chest, press your shin bones down. Exhale, push the earth away and round the spine. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and round the spine. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Now as you exhale, I want you to round the spine and then move your bottom all the way back to your heels. Then as you breathe in, bend the elbows and come forward and then lift the chest back up. Exhale, round the spine and go back again. Inhale, bend the elbows, slide forward and lift the chest up. Lovely. And then one last one. Exhale, round the spine to go back. Okay. Now this time, as we come forward, I want you to come all the way onto your tummy and lift the chest up into cobra and get the collarbones nice and wide. And then exhale, come back down. Press the pubic bone down. Press the top of your feet into the mat. And we're going to inhale, lift a little. Lift your hands up. Wave. Smile. Wonderful. And then bring your hands down by your rib cage. Roll the shoulders onto your back. Press into the top of the feet. Inhale, lift up again into cobra. Widen your collarbones rather than rounding like that. That's it. Okay? And then exhale, come back down again. Now widen your hands so they're like wider than the mat if you can, and come onto your fingertips. Press the feet down, press the pubic bone down, and inhale, waving up into what is called the intimidating cobra, because we all look really scary right now. And then exhale, come down, bring your hands by your rib cage again, one last time into a normal cobra. So inhale up into cobra, and then this time you can tuck the toes under, and as you exhale, move your bottom back to your heels, widen the knees, and have a quick rest in child's pose. Who's ever heard of a child's pose in Wendy's class after 20 minutes? Hey, I'm getting old. Right. And then when you're ready, come on up to kneeling if you can. Okay, so some of you will not be happy to kneel, in which case you might want to either place bricks under your bum, sort of between your bum and your heels, or you can kneel over the bricks. But we're going to move, so I think you might find that you're okay because we're not staying, right? So if you take your hands behind you, and you're going to roll the shoulders onto your back. And as you breathe in, start just lifting the chest, dropping the head back if it's comfortable. Breathe out and relax the chest back down. Okay? Now if you want a little bit more, you're going to breathe in, push into your shin bones and lift your bum up as well. And then breathe out, lower down. Okay? And again, maybe you want to walk your hands in a little closer. And inhale, press and lift up. Exhale and lower back down. One last one. Okay. When you're ready, inhale, push and lift the chest, draw the shoulder blades towards the spine. And exhale, come back down. Wonderful. Back onto your hands and knees. Okay. And give your spine a little wriggle. And then we're going to go up into downward dog. So walk your hands a little bit in front of your shoulders, tuck the toes under, spread your fingers and thumbs evenly. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bottom towards your heels, and then push and lift your knees up. Push your bottom back and up as you begin to straighten the legs. And then you can start to bend one knee and then the other a few times, walking your dog out. And then when you're ready, bend the knees a little, look forward between your hands, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, coming up halfway. And as you exhale, fold forward over your legs. Relax the neck completely, relax the arms. Okay? And nod your head yes. And shake your head no. And then use your next out breath, push into your feet and come all the way up. Inhaling the arms up, exhaling the hands to the heart. I didn't miscount. I just misremembered who's in class and who's not, I think. That's what it is. Muppet. So if you feel like you want to spread out, I'm happy for you to do that, but otherwise you just stay where you are and you all together anywhere. So we'll start with our sun salute, and obviously I've changed the sun salute. Obviously. So let's stand tall. Should know. Inhale, push into your feet, lift the arms out and up. Exhale, soften the knees a little bit and come down into a standing forward bend. Now you're going to sink your bum back behind you and inhale, lower your bum as far as it will go. And then exhale, come forward onto your knees and bring your hands to support your back. Inhale, lift the chest up. And then exhale, bring your hands down and step back into downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. As you exhale, shift your shoulders forward. Bring the right knee towards your nose. Inhale and take it back behind you again. Exhale, shoulders forward, knees to nose. One more time. Inhale and take it back. Keep the arms really active. Exhale, knee to nose, and hold it there. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, step your right foot to the inside of your right hand, to where your right hand is anyway. And lower your left knee down. Okay? So if you want to pad under the left knee, that's it. Do what Jess is doing. Flip the mat over so your knee doesn't hurt, right? And you might want to have bricks at the front of the mat if you are working with them. Okay? We're going to hug our front foot, back knee towards each other and sink the hips a little bit, lift the chest up. And then as you exhale, you're going to slowly go back, work that right leg towards straight, dig the heel down and fold. Inhale, put your right foot down, bend that right knee, come forward, sink the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, rock back and fold. Inhale, one more time, come forward, sink the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, rock back and fold. And then inhale, come back to center, front knee bend, squeeze your legs together. Exhale and float your chest up, float your arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, hug the front foot, back knee, draw your fists by your hips. So I kind of want you to come up a little bit so that your back leg is straight, okay? Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hug the front foot, back knee, draw your feet to, whatever, you know what I mean. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, take your hands down and step mindfully back into downward dog. Okay. We're going to inhale to lift our left leg up. And as you exhale, bring your shoulders forward, bring the left knee towards your nose and push the earth away. Inhale and take it back up. Exhale, knee to nose, push the earth away. Inhale and take it back again. One more. Exhale, knee to nose and hold it there. Push the earth away, take a breath. And as you breathe out, step your left foot to where your left hand is and then lower your right knee down. Okay? If you're working with bricks, hands onto the bricks, hug the front foot, back knee towards each other and inhale, lift the chest, sink the hips. Exhale, rock back, dig the heel down and fold. Inhale, sink the hips, lift the chest again. Exhale, rock back again, dig the heel down. One more time. Inhale, hug the front foot back, knee, lift the chest. Exhale, rock back, take the heel down. Then inhale, come back to center. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And as you exhale, push into the earth and come all the way up. Inhaling here. Exhaling, fist of fire. Inhale. Exhale, hug the front foot back, knee. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale and reach up. Exhale and hugging. Inhale, the arms go up. Exhale, bring your hands down and mindfully go back into downward dog. And as you breathe in, you can hold dog or you can rest in child's pose, your choice, okay? But if you want to vinyasa with me, we're doing a normal one. So you can inhale to bend the knees. Exhale, press the thighs back and wave forward, coming into plank. Pushing into your hands, into your feet. When you're ready to breathe out next time, you can lower chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. And then inhale into cobra or upward dog. And exhaling back into downward dog. Bend the knees, look forward, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, you can jump, you can step to the front of the mat, coming into a standing forward bend. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, push into the feet, come all the way up. Inhaling the arms up, exhaling to close. I just need a quick sip of water, and you might do as well, so please feel free. Did I just do that again? I still don't like things that don't line up, do I? Are you from Japan today then?
Yeah, from Japan.
Cool. Shall we go again? Yeah. Standing nice and tall, feet can be hip width or together. Okay? And then when you're ready, by the way, yeah, so do we need a brick? You might want to have your belt nearby. You might want to have your bricks nearby because we're going to be grabbing our back foot. So you might find that having a belt is helpful. Okay? Some of you don't need it because you can grab your back foot comfortably. So if it's there, have it ready. Let's go. You have a loop in there already, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's good.
Very small.
Very small.
Tiny.
Yeah. Okay. We ready? Inhale the arms out and up. Lift the chest up. Exhale, slowly come into a standing forward bend. Inhale, come up halfway. Oh, I've forgotten. Exhale, lower the knees down. Inhale, lift up, supporting the lower back, and lift the chest. And then exhale, bring your hands back down, step back or jump back into downward dog. And we're going to inhale, lift the right leg up. And I want you to bend that right knee, reach that right foot back towards your friend on the left. Okay? So you're opening your hips out to the right. Right? And pushing into the front of your hands, pushing down into your back foot, and keep lifting the outside of your right knee up towards the ceiling. Okay? And then when you're ready, inhale, square off that hip. And as you exhale, step your right foot forward. And we're going to lower the left knee down. Okay? And some of you might find that it's nice to have your left hand on the brick. Some of you might find that you can't reach your left foot with your right hand without looping the belt around the foot. So if you need to loop the belt around the foot, use your right hand, it's probably easier. So keep your left hand down and take your right hand behind you. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah? So from here, those of you who've got the foot, you're using your foot to press back into your right hand and spin the chest up. If you're using the belt, you're holding the belt with your right hand and you're still pressing it back. And then as you exhale, everybody, you're going to draw that left foot in towards your bum and fold down towards the floor. Okay? Then inhale, spin the chest back up, press that right foot back. Exhale and fold down, drawing the foot towards your bum. Inhale, press the foot back into your hand, spin the chest up. Exhale, draw it in, fold down. One more time. Inhale, take your foot, press it back. Exhale and fold. It's not happening this one, no worries. And then we're going to release that foot. So if you've got the belt, you need to release the belt as well. And we're going to bring our hands back down. Inhale, lift the left knee up. Exhale, we're going to slowly step back into downward dog so that we can do the second side. Okay? Inhale, lift your left leg up, and you're going to bend that left knee and press the foot back behind you. Left leg, okay, the other one, the other left, that's it. Okay? And think about opening your hips to the left. So you're rotating from the spine, twisting the hips a little to the left. Okay? And press the outside of your left knee up, 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 everybody. And breathe. And then inhale, square off the hips. Exhale, step your left foot all the way forward. Okay? Lower your right knee down. And if you're using the belt, hold the belt in your left hand. And then bend the right knee and take your belt around the right foot. If you're not using the belt, you're holding it with the other hand. That's it. Okay? And maybe you want to widen that foot out a little bit. Okay? And then inhale, left belt in your left hand. Inhale, press the foot back into your hand, spin the chest up. Got it? Yeah? Exhale, draw the foot towards your bum and fold towards the floor. Inhale, push the foot back into your hand or into the belt, spin the chest up. Exhale and draw the foot in round, folding forward one more time. Inhale, press it back, spin the chest up. Exhale and draw it back in. And then inhale, lift the chest up, and as you exhale, you're going to release that foot. What foot is it? Right foot. And bring your hand back down. And we're going to tuck the back toes under, lift that back knee up and step back into downward dog. Have a little walk in your down dog. Bending one knee and then the other a few times. And then those who want to have a little rest in child's pose, please have a little rest in child's pose. Otherwise, inhale, bend the knees a little. Exhale, press the thighs back and wave forward, coming into plank. Inhale in your plank. And as you exhale, you can lower knees first, or you can go straight down into chaturanga. Okay, that's it. Come all the way to the floor, and then inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale back into downward dog. Bend the knees, look forward, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, step or jump to the front of the mat. We're going to inhale, come up halfway, and take our hands behind our back, interlace the fingers. And draw your shoulder blades towards the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Okay? Hold it there a moment. So those of you with your height higher than your hips, bend the knees a little so you can fold a little more and relax the neck. Keep drawing your shoulder blades towards your spine and lifting your hands up towards the ceiling. And then when you're ready, release the hands. Use your next out breath. Push into the feet and come all the way up. And inhaling the arms up. And let's exhale, go over to the left, holding your right wrist with your left hand. And keep spinning the chest up. And watch that you don't end up sticking your bum out behind you. And then inhale, come up, hold your left wrist, and exhale, lean over to the right. And spin the chest up, tailbone down. Oh, I saw this fabulous meme. Inhale, come up, exhale, release. And it says, the brain is an amazing organ. It works non-stop, 24/7. Except when you're in yoga and you want to step your right foot forward. Or something along that line. So suddenly, I don't know my left and my right anymore. Right, okay. Are we all okay? Are we good to keep on going? Fabulous. We're into the chair. We had a whole week without chair last week, so oops. Stand with your legs close together, as close together as they will go, okay? So if you can have your feet together, great. If you can't have your feet together, remember that when you're bending your knees, right? You want to make sure your knees are going forward. Don't do that. So if your feet are not together, knees are going in the same direction as your second toes, okay? We're going to have our hands on our hips, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, stick your bottom back, sink your bum down, squeeze your legs together, hands onto your thighs as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, push into your hands and lift your chest up. Then inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, palms together, sink your bum a little bit more and bring your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, spin your chest to the right. You can look at the floor, okay? But you can also look up. But think about getting your right shoulder blade, hugging the spine, and keeping your knees going in the same direction as your second toes. Okay? And then inhale, come back to center, hands at your heart. Exhale, take your right shoulder, elbow to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhaling, twist, get your left shoulder hugging the spine, breathe, smile, all of those things. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold forward. That should feel good. Relax the neck a little. And then inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, step or jump back into downward dog. Only because I want to take you to the floor. Inhale, bend the knees a little. Exhale, press the thighs back and wave forward, coming into plank. Inhale in your plank pose. As you exhale, find your way all the way onto your tummy. All the way onto your tummy, all the way down. Wonderful. Let's just play with our hip flexors and things a little bit more. So let's bend the left knee. Reach your left hand for your left foot. Okay. And then we're going to bring our right hand. Some of you will stay on your forearm like that. Okay. And you're going to press that left leg back and lift the chest, turn your chest forward. Some of you will come up a little higher. You do you. Okay? And then everyone's going to smile a lot. And then you're going to draw that foot in towards your bum.
Imagine if those faces are
Smile. And then release. And come back onto your elbows, I know. And we're going to take out. So see if you can be more in a Sphinx pose with your elbows underneath your shoulders. Bend your right knee, press the top of the left foot down. Reach your right hand back to find your right foot. And then now you can stay here on your elbow, or you can come up onto your left hand and press that right foot back. Spin your chest forward. Okay? And then smile again. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, draw the foot towards the outer hip. Ha! Yeah. Have you been running today? Yeah. And then let that go. And we're going to bring our hands by our rib cage. Inhale and lift the chest up. And exhale back into downward dog. Walk your dog out a little bit. You can also bend your knees a little bit so you can send your bottom back and up a little bit more to lengthen your spine. And then everybody bend the knees, look forward, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway. And as you exhale, push into your feet, come all the way up. And then we're going to grab hold of our right wrist again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, reach up. Swap hands. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, come up. And then as you exhale, I've forgotten what I'm doing. You're going to come down into a standing forward bend again. Then inhale, sink your bum. See, I didn't forget this time. Sink your bum down. Exhale, come onto your knees. Inhale, support the lower back. Send the hips forward, lift the chest up. Fabulous. Exhale, bring your hands down. Step or jump back into downward dog. And then from here, inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Okay? And you're going to ground your left heel down for warrior two. And that means that your back foot is slightly turned in still, but it's definitely not turned out. It's slightly turned in, but not so far in, that's all. Inhale, look a little forward. Exhale, push into your feet and come all the way up into warrior two. So your chest is facing the long edge of your mat, but your front knee is pointing straight to the front of the mat. And now we're going to do the Vajra Mudra. So I want you to place your thumb on the nail of your middle finger. The middle finger is the rude one. It's not really. And then you're going to place your ring finger just next to the middle finger, and then the little finger just next to the ring finger, and the one that's pointing forward is your index finger. Okay? This is your Thunderbolt Mudra, so fold the little finger down as well. That's it. Wonderful. Inhale, straighten the right leg and lean back into reverse warrior, reverse triangle. Exhale, bend that right knee back into warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg and lean back again. Exhale into warrior two. One more time. Inhale and sweep it back. Exhale into warrior two. And then we're going to just bring our hands and interlace the fingers, but leaving the palms open and placing our hands onto our heart. This is the other mudra, okay? And we're going to keep the chest lifting, and we're just going to hold the breath and hold the pose for 3 full breaths. Don't hold the breath, just breathe. Wonderful. Inhale, next time release the hands out. I hope you've done 3 breaths anyway. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down and go back into downward dog. Okay. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, step the left foot forward to where your left hand was, and then ground the right foot down for warrior 2. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, push into the feet and come all the way up into warrior 2. Okay? So think about that front knee, careful, front knee pressing straight forward, and draw your tailbone down and get strong. And then again, the thumb on the nail of the middle finger, and the last 2 fingers folding in next to the middle finger, and your first finger points forward. Wonderful. Inhale, straighten the left leg, lean to the right into reverse triangle. Exhale into warrior 2. Inhale into reverse triangle. Exhale into warrior 2. Again, inhale, take it back. Exhale into warrior 2. Interlace your fingers with your palms resting on your heart. And again, 3 deep breaths in and out here. Okay. Check that you don't let your front knee drop in, ground into the big toe mound, little toe mound, and the center of the heels. And when you've completed your 3 breaths, then you're going to inhale, open out into warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, go back into downward dog. Okay. And have a little dog walk. Walk it out a little bit. And then we're going to do a bit more. So you're going to inhale. Well, we're going to do quite a lot more. There's a lot of class left. Inhale, lift the right leg up. As you exhale, step the right foot forward to where your right hand was, and then ground your left heel down for warrior 2 again. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, push into the feet, come all the way up into warrior 2. Can you find that mudra? Do you remember? Placing your thumb on top of your middle finger, and then you point your first finger away, right? We're just going to do one of these. So inhale, lean back. Exhale, back into warrior 2. Inhale, hands together at your heart. Okay? And then exhale here. Inhale, bring your hands behind your head. And exhale here, hugging the feet towards each other. Inhale, you're going to keep that front knee bent, but lean back towards your back leg. Exhale, keep the feet hugging in towards each other as you lean forward towards your front knee. Inhale, push into the feet and go back. Exhale, come forward. One more time. Inhale, lift it up and go back. Exhale and come forward. Then inhale, come all the way up into warrior 2. Exhale, take your hands down, go back into downward dog. Walk your dog out if you wish. Okay? And then we're going to do the second side. So inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot to where your left hand is and ground your right heel down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, push into the feet and come all the way up. Bring your hand into that mudra again, the Vajra mudra, okay? And then, so your first finger points forward, that's it. Inhale, straighten your left leg and lean back. Exhale, bend your left knee. Inhale, hands at your heart, palms resting on your chest. Exhale here, watch that front knee. We're going to inhale, take the hands behind our head. Exhale, hug the feet in, feel the strength. Then inhale, trust yourself a little as you lean back. Exhale, then lean forward. Inhale and lean back towards your right leg. Exhale and lean forward again. Inhale and take it back. And exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, up into warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down and go back into downward dog. Have a little dog walk. And then, are we okay to carry on? Oh, good. Okay. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward, ground your left heel down for warrior 2. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come all the way up and find that mudra straight away. okay? And let's just inhale and lean back. And as you exhale back into warrior two, inhale, hands to your heart. Exhale here. Inhale, take your hands behind your head. Keep the front knee bent. Exhale, lean back. I lied. Inhale there. Exhale, lean forward. And then inhale, straighten that leg. Release the hands and go back one more time into reverse triangle. Fabulous. And as you exhale, you're going to come back up. Have your hands behind your head again and spin to face the front of the room. And you're going to be on the balls of the back foot. And if you're finding that you're struggling with balance, widen your stance. So take your right foot more to the right. And then press back through that back heel. Keep the front knee bent, back leg nice and strong. Okay? And then from here, inhale, lift the chest up. And hold it there and breathe. And you might want to bend the back knee a little bit. Those of you who want a little extra work, okay? And as you breathe in, stay low, but press the heel back, work the leg straight. As you breathe out, bend the knee again. Breathe in and press the heel back. Breathing out and bend. And then again, press it back. Take another deep breath. And as you exhale, find your way down. And go back into downward dog. Walk your dog out. And inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward, ground the right heel down for warrior two. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, push into your feet, come up, find the mudra, Vajra mudra. Inhale, straighten that front leg and lean back. Exhale, back into warrior two. Inhale, palms resting on your heart, fingers interlaced. Exhale here. Inhale, hands behind the head. And I lied last time, so I may as well lie now. Exhale, lean back. Then take a breath in there. And as you breathe out, come forward. Then we're going to straighten, release the hands, straighten the left leg. Inhale, lean back. Again, one more time into reverse triangle. Exhale, hands back behind your head and spin to face the front of the room, and you're on the balls of your right foot. Press the heel back, squeeze the legs in, and lift your chest up, elbows wide. Okay? And then if you want to work a little harder, you can bend that back knee or you can stay where you were. Okay? And as you breathe in, keep the tailbone tucked under, press the heel back without rising. And then exhale, bend. Inhale, press back. Exhale, bend. Inhale, press back. Exhale, bend. Inhale, press back. And then we're going to take the arms up. Oh no, we're going to hold it. Hold on. Keep it, hold it. Breathe, lift the chest. And then exhale, bring it down. Go back into downward dog. We're nearly done with this sequence. We're just adding to it as we go along, right? Everyone, can you make sure, tell you what, I'll let you have a quick rest. Lower into child's pose or have a drink just have a quick rest before we carry on, okay? Are we nice and warm in here? It's not as bad as last week. I still don't think no, not last week, the week before. Yeah. You alright, Al? Cool. What was I going to do? I just want to say you might want to have a brick or two at the front, because we're going to take a twist, maybe go into half moon pose. Okay, so if you just let me quickly demo the half moon for those of you who may not have seen me teach this. What you want is to have the brick. Well, I don't know where I'm going. You want to have the brick out to the side and quite a few inches in front of the foot that you're going to be balancing on. If you have the brick here, your base of support is that big. If the brick is out there, your base of support is that big. So you have a better chance of staying up if you take the brick a little wider. Okay? And the pose looks like this. You're going to lengthen the spine, you're going to lift the back leg, extend it, spin the chest up. Oh, that was just my joints. And hopefully you can hold it. Some of you will bend that top knee, grab hold of the foot, open the chest out. All those options are there. Good? Chop chop, back onto your hands and knees and back into downward dog. Okay. Make sure you have your bricks within reach, right? And then take yourself back into down dog. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift the right leg up. As you exhale, bring your right foot forward, ground the left heel down for warrior two. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, push into your feet and come up into that mudra straight away. Okay? Inhale, straighten the right leg and lean back into reverse triangle. Exhale, back into warrior two. We're going to just inhale, hand onto our heart. Exhale, take it back behind our head. Inhale, lean back towards the left leg. Exhale, lean forward towards the right leg. We're not going to do that reversed one anymore. We're just going to inhale, lift the chest, spin to face front. Okay? And then here, we're just going to hold it just for one breath. And now, take a deep breath in at the center. Squeeze your legs together. As you breathe out, you're going to twist to the right. So twist towards your front knee. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to your front knee again. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to slowly come down, like you're bringing your left elbow towards your right knee. And keep spinning the chest up. Keep taking your right elbow back behind you. And then from here, bring your hands down to the floor. You're going to ground your back foot down again, like you're going into warrior two. Then bring your right hand somewhere below the right knee. I'll turn this way. Okay. And you're going to bring your left hand onto your left hip. As you breathe in, draw the chest away from your thighs a little bit. As you breathe out, draw the belly in and spin your chest up towards the ceiling. Okay. And then from here, tuck the tailbone, not tuck the tailbone under, but think about taking your tailbone towards your back foot, lengthen both sides of your waist, and you might want to work your right leg straight and take your left arm up into triangle. Okay. Hold it for a moment. Spread your fingers, reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Really active pose, right? Hug your feet towards each other. Fabulous. Then from here, okay, we're going to bring our left hand back onto our left hip. Keep the chest spinning to the left. Bend the right knee. Okay? And then you're going to take your right hand to the brick and take it a little bit forward. Okay? And then you're going to push into your right foot and lift your left foot up, flex it. Imagine that that left foot is pushing into the wall behind you. Okay? And then you're going to slowly spin your chest and your hips to the left. You can look at the floor if that helps you with your balance. But start to open your chest out to the left. And then maybe take the left arm up. And some of you will be happy to stay here. Some of you will bend that left knee, take your left hand to find your left foot, and then push that left foot back into your hand, spin the chest up, lift the outside of your left knee up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, you're going to slowly bring it all down, step that left foot all the way back, bring the hands down, and step back into downward dog, walk your dog out. Was that a bit mean? Yeah. Oh, good. So you see, you'll miss me next week. You'll be reminded of me all the time. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring your left foot forward. Ground your right heel down for warrior two. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, push into your feet, come up, finding the mudra straight away. Inhale, straighten that left leg and lean back to the right. Exhale, back into warrior two. Inhale, palms onto your heart, fingers interlaced. Exhale, hands behind your head. Inhale, lean back to your right leg. Exhale, come forward to your left leg. And then from here, inhale, come up and spin to face the front of the mat, and you're on the balls of your back foot. Squeeze your inner thighs, lift the chest up a little bit more. Wonderful. And then inhale back to center when you're ready. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist left again. Inhale here, keep that right leg really, really strong. Right? Squeeze your legs in. As you exhale, begin to come down over your left leg. Maybe the right elbow comes towards the left knee, and you keep spinning your chest back up. Marvelous. Exhale, release the hands all the way down to the floor. Ground your back heel down for your triangle pose, like warrior two pose. And bring your left hand somewhere below the left knee. Bring your right hand onto your right hip. And as you breathe in, let the spine round. As you breathe out, pull the belly in and start to spin your chest up towards the ceiling. Okay? And think about lengthening both sides of your waist, and then you might want to start straightening, not stretching, the left leg. And draw your belly in and spin your chest up, maybe taking the left arm up. And breathe. Right arm even. And then next time you breathe out, let's bring that right hand onto the right hip. Bend the left knee and reach for the brick with your left hand. And remember, take it forward and out to the side. Right? So not too close to your foot. And you're going to push into your left foot, lift your right foot up and flex it. Okay? Make it active. Imagine that you're pushing that foot into the wall. Spin your chest to the right, and you might want to take the right arm up. You can look at the floor or you can look up. Those of you going further, if you're bending your right knee, it probably helps to look at the floor. Okay? And take your right hand to find the foot and push the foot back into your hand and lift that knee up towards the ceiling. Spin the chest up, up, up. And then exhale. Slowly bend that left knee, release the right foot. Bring your hands down and go back into downward dog. Walk it out. Oh, we're nearly done. Not really. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee down behind your right wrist and lower your left knee down behind you as well. So right knee behind the right wrist, okay? And left leg going straight back behind you. Just somewhere comfortable. If it's too much to take it out to the side like that, tuck the foot underneath you. Yeah, whatever feels best, right? And then if you can, take that left leg straight back and stay centered. So you're not sitting down, okay? See if you can stay centered, right? And then inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bend the elbows and fold. Inhale and lift back up. Exhale and fold. Inhale and lift up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come up. Bring your right hand to the center of the mat. Bend your left knee. Reach your left hand back to find the foot. And the other hand. I've forgotten your name, Holly. Oh, my brain just died. You're pushing. So if you can't get the foot, you just reach your hand back and then spin the chest forward. But if you've got the foot, press the foot into your hand, spin your chest forward and smile. And then maybe you want to draw the foot in towards your bum. And some of you will go into the mermaid pose, hooking your elbow around the foot and lift your right arm up, find the clasp, spin the chest forward and lift the chest up. And then exhaling, release, bring your hands down, tuck the back toes under, smile as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, go back into downward dog. We'll do the second side, and then we're going to do our big pose, okay? Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring the left knee behind the left wrist, and slide your right leg out behind you, okay? So find a comfortable position for that left foot. It can be tucked underneath your sit bone as well. And then slide your right leg back. That's it. Walk your hands in a little. Hips forward, chest forward. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bend the elbows and fold. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bend the elbows and fold. Inhale, come back up again. Exhale and fold again. And then inhale, come up. Bring your left hand towards the center. Okay? Bend your right knee, and if you can reach for the right foot with your right hand and reach for it, press the foot back into the hand and spin your chest forward. If you can't reach back, yeah, sometimes it's just because we haven't done it, so you just reach your hand back. Keep the knee bent, reach your hand back, okay? And then those who want to go further, as you breathe out, then you draw the foot in towards your hip. Oh, this side's not happy today. And then if you want to hook your elbow around it, and then maybe take your right hand, or left hand back to find your right, and then spin the chest forward. And I really want to scream, so I'm going to stop. And once you've done that, let it go. And then you're going to bring your hands down, tuck the right toes under, and exhale back into downward dog. Walk your dog out. And on your next out breath, you're going to lower the knees down. okay? But you're not going to go very far. I was going to make you go to the wall, but I think it's a bit mean. These walls are not very nice to put your foot on, are they? Go to the wall. If you have a radiator, you're probably one of the luckier ones. I think the radiator might be gentler. But I'd like you to take bricks with you. Yeah, you can. All those walls are now, what's the word I'm looking for? Coated, varnish, thank you. So you want to go to the wall, and you definitely want your mat under your knees, or a jumper or something, okay? And I'm going to quickly demo this, right? So I'm going to take my one knee right up against the wall. So I'm going to treat the radiator as my wall, okay? So, right, so I'm going to take one knee all the way back with the foot up on the wall, right? And then I'm going to step the other leg forward. And then from here, I might have my hands on the bricks. I might find that I can come up, if I can take my foot in a little closer, I can come all the way up. I might find that I can sit my bottom back, my back onto the wall and lift my arms up. You go as far as is okay for you. You really want to have something under the knee that's going up. So I will take that knee back even further, lovely Joanna. Take the knee back a little more. That's it. So so you all want to have the knee as close to the wall as you can, okay? And then step one foot forward into lunge. And some of you might find that that is just about as much as you want to do today, in which case you stay, okay? So if it's too much, you can just keep that knee down as well, okay? And some of you might find that you can come up onto the bricks, or you can come up onto your front thigh, and some of you might be able to sink your back all the way back to the wall and lift your arms up. I know, and then let it go because it's horrible. Let's not do it for too long. And lower that front foot down, and then so lower your front knee down, then bring the other foot off the wall, okay? So we're going to do the other side, so you're going to have to slide the other knee back as close to the wall as you can, okay? And then push down into the brick or into the floor, bring the other foot forward, okay? Good. And then from here again, you can stay with your hands on the brick and tuck the tailbone under, or you can start to come up onto your thighs, or if you're a bit, put your back up. What is going on with this leg? And then if you've got your back on the wall, you can lift your hands up, are you alright? There you go, and breathe. And then when you've had enough, you just come down. I had enough for last year. Isn't it nice though?
You do the thing where you run after you run, where you pull your leg behind you.
Nothing compared to this one. No. Right. So we're going to do the camel pose, right? So can we come back onto our mat and bring your bricks with you, okay? And you might want to not use the bricks, and that's totally fine. If you've done camel before and you're not one of these that need brick, you might want to have the bricks. But if you want to have bricks, you can place them right next to your ankles, okay? And then we're going to all come and stand on our knees. So feel free to pad under your knees as much as you need to. Okay? And you want to check that your thighs are pretty vertical, so you're not taking your knees really wide. Okay? You're keeping your knee joints in line with your hip joints. Okay? And then from here, we're going to keep the hips where they are. We're going to start by drawing the pelvic floor, lower belly in and up, and support the lower back with our hands. Okay? Now, inhale, squeeze the elbows back, lift the chest. As you exhale, keep lifting the chest, but sending the hips forward. And you keep lifting the chest and keep arcing back as far as it's okay for you. Okay? Some of you then might find that you can reach your hands down to find the bricks. Some of you might find that you can find your way down to find your ankles and send your hips forward, lift the chest up. When we come up out of this, bring the head up last. So you're going to inhale, lift back up, and then bring your head up, okay? And then sit back onto your heels for a moment, because we're going to do it again. How are we doing? We're okay? Yeah? So when we do it again, you can stay where you were, either supporting the back or hands holding on the bricks or reaching for your ankles. We're going to do it 3 times. If you want the second one to be even deeper already, you untuck your toes like that, okay? And when you go back, you might want to take your hands down, chest forward, hips forward, lift up. This time though, we're going to own. So there is no cheating involved. So if you drop your head back and you can't own, you need to come out and go back in and not drop your head back so far, right? Because if I drop my head back without taking my spine back a long way, it's really hard for me to talk and breathe. And it will be really hard for you to own, yeah? So shall we do it, okay? So you can either support your lower back, you can have the bricks by your ankles and reach your hands to find the bricks. You can tuck the toes and reach for your ankles, or you can untuck and reach for the soles of your feet. So start everybody with hands onto your lower back. Okay? And then inhale here. As you exhale, can you just stick up and back a moment? Spin your thigh bones in a little bit. Now, inhale here. As you exhale now, pull the belly in, scoop your pubic bone forward and up, and lift the chest up. And then you keep lifting the chest, reaching your hands back if you wish, either for the bricks or for your feet or for your ankles, but keep lifting the chest up and sending the hips forward. And then we're going to take a deep breath in. And then inhale, come up. Okay, head comes up last. And exhale, sit back for a minute. So this time, support the back. Don't lean back because you're not getting the lift. Yeah. We're okay? I know you want to go into child's pose now, I know. But we're doing it one more time and then we'll do child's pose. Because if you go now, then you're just kind of losing all that we've been building up to. Okay? So let's come back up and smile. So hands supporting the lower back. I'm going to turn so you can see what I'm saying. Okay? Well, we're going to start by just taking a breath in, squeezing the elbows back. As you breathe out, let's stick the bum back, spin your thigh bones in for a moment. Then inhale here. Exhale, pull the belly in, scoop your pubic bone under and then up, and then lift the chest up. And then if you want to reach your hands back for your ankles, you can, or you can just stay there, squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other. And again, inhale here. And then inhale, come up, and then bring the head up. And now you can go into child's pose, widen the knees, and come on down with a nice long spine, and gently sway it out side to side. And then you can bring the knees close together and have another little stay in your child's pose, and notice how this one makes your spine round out a little bit more. And then inhale, come up, sit down onto one side, swing your legs forward, and we're going to twist. And of course, once we've twisted, those who want to go into an arm balance, there is the opportunity to do it in, okay? So, bring your feet onto the mat with the knees bent, and let's wrap the left arm across the leg. Inhale, ground through the sit bones, lift the chest, lift the right arm. Exhale, spin your chest to the right and bring the hand down just behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Maybe you want to add a little micro movement, wiggling the spine a little bit here. We're going to stay here if you want to, or you're going to take your right hand out to the right, going into the arm balance. Not everyone needs to do this arm balance. We're going to inhale the left arm out. Exhale, reach that left arm to the right and really press the upper arm to the outside of the knee. Both hands on the floor, okay? And roughly shoulder width apart, and you have to kind of lean forward into it a little bit. Lift your bum up, spin to face the same direction as your fingers, and use your left arm as a shelf. Stack your legs on there, lean forward, squeeze, and lift the legs up. Wonderful, and then come back down like nothing had happened. Yeah, lovely. And then everybody inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, spin to the front, wrapping your right arm around your legs. Inhale, the left arm lifts up. Exhale, spin to the left and take the hand down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Little micro movement there, wriggling it out. Wonderful. And then those going into the arm balance again. We're going to take our left hand out to the left of our hip, okay? And inhale the right arm up. And reach that right arm out to the side and really nudge that right arm out as much as you can. Both hands flat on the floor. Push into the hands, lift your bum up. Okay? And then you need to lean forward, making a shelf with your right arm for your legs. And then maybe the feet will float up. Squeeze your legs together. There's always one side that's easier to do. So there you go. When you've done it, you just come down and act like nothing had happened in your twist. And then inhale, the left arm lifts. Exhale, spin to the front. And let's just have a little rest here. And what I want you to do is wrap your arms around your legs. Drop your chin to your chest and think about pulling your chest and your belly away from your thighs. And then come back up to center. Extend the legs out. We're going to do another little twist, and maybe, I know you're going to want to go upside down. I just know. Keep your, option one, left leg is straight, cross your right foot to the outside of the left knee, okay? Option two, lean a little to the left, bend the left knee so the foot goes to your right sit bone. But you want both sit bones on the floor, okay? And if you end up kind of hiking your right sit bone up, then straighten your bottom leg, okay? We're going to wrap our left arm, oh my God. And inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, spin to the right and take the hand down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist, breathe. So, go the other way. Twist that way. Yeah. Nice deep breath in. And exhale, come back to the front of the room. And we're going to spin. So you're going to turn to the left, take your hands down, and keep your feet as they are. You're just going to push into your hands, lift your bum up. And you're pivoting on your feet without moving them out of position. And keep walking around until you come to the front of the mat. So keep going all the way to the back. Keep going that way. That's it. Keep going left. Keep going until you come to the front. Don't move your feet. And then lower your right knee to the floor. And you'll find that you sit down with your left leg on top. Yeah. And now you can cross the bottom leg if you want to. Okay, so the bottom leg can be straight if you wish. Wrap your right arm across your left knee. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, spin to the left and take the hand down. So are you on the wrong leg? Yeah. There you go. Breathe. And then when you're ready, exhale, spin all the way to the right, push down into your hands, lift your bum up, and keep spinning all the way until you come to the front. And if you lose it, don't worry, but just keep going to the front. We're just going to lower down like nothing had happened, extend the legs out. Right. I know that there'll be people here who are dying for an inversion, okay? So feel free to get yourself to the wall and you can do a handstand, okay? Those of you who feel like I've had plenty today and I don't want to do a handstand, okay? You're going to lie onto your back, you're going to grab a brick and bend the knees, push into your feet, lift your bum up, slide the brick under your sacrum so that the front edge of the brick is just up from the crack of your bum. And then you can lie here, you can take the legs up, okay? So if you're going to go into a handstand, you need to turn to face the wall and get yourself ready. And I'll talk you through it. Are you going to try a handstand?
I haven't done one since I was 7, but I'll give it a go.
So remember, you can lie down, bend the knees, and put the brick under your sacrum, or you can go. So if you're going to do a handstand, I want you to come onto your hands and knees facing the wall. You can bend the knees if you like, and then take your legs up towards the ceiling. But if that feels good, that's good too. Yeah. So from here, you're going to lift your knees off the floor like you're going into downward dog, and look forward towards the wall in front of you, and step one foot a little closer to your hand, and lift the other leg up. And then you're going to look towards the wall that way, in front of you, and then kick up. So keep your arms straight and keep looking towards the wall behind you. Don't look towards me, look into the other wall. And that way you'll keep your shoulders in front, okay? Those of you lying with the brick under your sacrum, if you want to take your legs up in the air, you can do that. So close. Woo, yeah. Now squeeze your legs towards each other and push deep into your arms so that your arms are straight. So straighten your arms a little more. And then if you have had enough and you want to come down, you can. Okay? Or you can try bringing the feet. Yeah. Fabulous. And then if you're lying on the bricks, you're going to bring your feet down. Lift your bum up, slide the brick out from underneath you. And then those of you lie down, lie down. Those of you who've just come from a handstand, we're not lying down. I'm going to bring them up in a moment. Okay. So those of you on the bricks, come off the brick and then have a quick lie down to settle the spine, and then you're going to find your way up to sit. Okay. And we're going to close with a forward bend. After all that big back bending, we need a few little forward bend. Okay? So let's start with bending our right knee, placing the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Drop that right knee down, and you know, if you want to support under your thigh, you're welcome to. Keep your left foot active so the toes are pointing up. And if your hamstrings are tight, bend the knee. Okay? Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, slowly come forward and then relax the neck, relax the shoulders, and keep that left foot active, toes pointing up, knee pointing up. And some of you might find that you can hold on to the feet and press the foot into your hand. Some of you might be able to grab your left wrist underneath your foot. Then you can do that too, and breathe. Then inhale to slowly come up. Extend your right leg. Bend the left knee and drop the knee out. Okay? So again, you can support under the thigh, that helps you. Flex the right foot, you can bend the right knee as well. Okay? Inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, slowly come forward, just somewhere where you can feel something. And if you want to hold the foot, you can, or you can grab hold of your right wrist underneath your foot. So hook your hands around the foot and then fold and breathe. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck, but keep the right foot really active. And then release that and inhale, slowly come up. Extending both legs, flex the feet. Now, same thing. Let's just do it. Sit nice and tall, nice deep breath in, flex the feet. Remember, you can bend the knees. Exhale, come forward and fold over your legs. And you can keep the legs active. You can relax the neck, relax the shoulders. If you want to reach your hands under your feet and push the feet and the hands against each other, you're totally welcome to do that. Maybe even bending the elbows out to the sides a little bit and take the elbows back so that you're taking your shoulders away from your ears. Okay. Drop your head, breathe. You can sway the upper body a little bit side to side. And then slowly come on up. Now, if you would like to grab some warm layers, please do. Okay? We're just going to find a way to lie down. We'll breathe first, and then we're going to find a way to lie down. We'll breathe first, because the things that come out of it, you don't think you see. We'll breathe first, because for the last hour and 20 minutes, we've not been breathing. So I want you to be ready for relaxation so that after a little bit of focus work, then you can just lie down, right? So make sure you're nice and warm. Vicky, would you mind switching the sockets off? That's it. And sorry, Sue, you as well. I'll do this one because I'm here. Right, so make sure you're sitting tall. You can either sit easy cross, you can sit on the front edge of the brick, you can go into kneeling, all good, okay? And we're going to find our Vajra Mudra. So you're placing your thumb onto the nail of your middle finger, and the last two fingers are just resting next to your middle finger, and your index finger is pointing away. And then you can relax your hands onto your thighs with the palms up, and lift up your chest, close your eyes. And breathe. And breathe into your heart center. You might want to breathe in, think, I trust myself. And breathe out, think, I trust myself. Or you might want to just breathe. So whenever you feel that you need a little more confident, maybe this is something to help you focus on your inner strength, on remembering how really strong and brave you are. And after your next out breath, just let your hands be relaxed. So let go of the mudra and just stay in that quiet space for a little while longer. If you are using the affirmation, you can let that go as well. And the next time you breathe out, gently lower your chin to the chest, blink the eyes open, extend the legs out, maybe give them a little shake, and find your way now to lie down. So if your lower back hurts in any way, please feel free to bend your knees and have your feet wide, knees together. If your lower back is happy and you want to have the legs straight, then by all means have your legs straight out and allow the feet to naturally roll away from each other. And your hands can rest on your tummy, or you can take them away from you a little bit and turn the palms up. And just take a moment to adjust, making sure that you are really comfortable. That your lower back is comfortable, making sure that the neck is comfortable. And then when you are ready, feel free to close your eyes or keep your gaze soft. And let's take a deep breath in through the nose and gently sigh the breath out. Deep breath in and gently sigh it out. One more time. And then allow the breath now to flow in and out freely and softly. And if it helps you to quieten your mind by watching the breath, then you watch the breath. But if you're ready to just let go of that focus, then let it go. Let your whole body sink into the support of the earth. Let your whole body be soft and relaxed from your head all the way down to your toes. And let your mind be soft and relaxed. The breath is soft and relaxed. Your whole being is soft and relaxed. Relax. 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 Keeping still for a few moments longer. Start to become aware of where you are and of the people around you. And become aware of your body and your breath. And connect the two together by gently deepening your in-breath and lengthening your out-breath. Keep encouraging the breath in to be a little deeper and the breath out to be a little longer than the last, without straining. As you breathe in a little more deeply, allow the torso to expand a little bit more in all directions. And as you breathe out a little more completely, see if you can soften into that expansion a little bit more. So breathing in, the ribs expand to the front, the sides and the back. Breathing out and soften a little more. And as the breath becomes more and more active, take a moment to check in with yourself, see how you're feeling. And then let's take a deep breath of love and gratitude in for our amazing body. Exhale with a sigh. Deep breath of love and gratitude in for our amazing self. Exhale with another sigh. And one more deep breath of love and gratitude in, and hold the breath for a moment. Allow love and gratitude to flow to every cell of your being. And then sigh love and gratitude out to all beings on earth. And then start to make small movements like wriggling the fingers and toes. You might want to turn your head gently side to side. Maybe rotate the wrists and ankles a few times in one direction and a few times in the opposite direction. And then when you're ready, do a big stretch. Reach your arms and your legs away from each other and get really, really long. And then reach one arm and then the other. So just like we did at the beginning of class, so you're kind of lengthening and stretching like a big body yawn. And then when you're ready, use your next out breath to draw the knees up into the chest, wrap your arms across your legs, give yourself a really big cuddle and gently rock side to side to massage the lower back. If you want to bring your forehead up, you can. And then if you've got your head up, release it back down, and you're going to roll over to one side, take a breath, and then bring yourself up to sit, and we'll do our 3 ohms together. So everybody in here, people chant not because we're religious in here, some of you might be, I don't know, but we chant to stimulate our vagus nerves and our immune system. So it's always a nice thing to do if you want to join us. You can bring your palms together at your heart center, and your eyes can be closed or softly open. Take a deep breath in. And just breathe, maybe with a little smile on your face. When you're ready to breathe out next time, gently bow your head down to your heart. Thank yourself for being amazing. Om Shanti, thank you.
Thank you.